Welcome to Real Estate Law Explained, where we break down key topics in real estate law in a way that's easy to understand. I'm Mike Keller, a real estate litigation attorney who's based here in Dallas, Texas. Today, we are talking about a crucial legal document in real estate transactions, and that is the deed of trust. If you have ever taken out a mortgage on a home, you have likely encountered a deed of trust. But what is a deed of trust really, and what does it entail? Let's dive into that topic. So first, let's define what a deed of trust is. A deed of trust is a legal document which is used in a real estate financing transaction to secure a loan. It's similar to a mortgage, but there's a key difference. Texas is a deed of trust state, not a mortgage state. So we operate with these deeds of trust in place of what most people think of when you're talking about financing on a home, a mortgage. So this means that instead of just two parties to a transaction, there's the borrower and the lender in a typical mortgage. In this case, with the deed of trust, we have three parties. The first party is the borrower, that's you, typically the homeowner. The second party is the lender, which is usually your bank or some other financial institution, which is going to be providing the loan to you. And then the third party in this transaction is going to be the trustee. Now, the trustee is a neutral third party. Oftentimes, it's a title company or an attorney. And the trustee has an important part in this relationship. The trustee is the party who holds the title to property in trust, meaning that they hold the title to the property until the time the loan is paid off or otherwise discharged. So how does that work in practice? When you take out a loan to purchase a property, you sign a promissory note. And the promissory note is, as it sounds, is a promise to repay the loan to the bank or to the other financial institution from whom you've taken a loan. The deed of trust is the document that is going to secure the loan that you've taken out. So the deed of trust gives the lender the right ultimately to foreclose on the property that you've purchased if you default on the loan. Now, you're probably wondering, why do we need the trustee? What purpose do they serve? Well, the trustee does play an important role in this transaction. So if you were to default on the loan, the trustee, per the terms of the deed of trust, is authorized to conduct what's called the non-judicial foreclosure on behalf of the lender. And this is a much faster process than judicial foreclosure, which is required in mortgage states and in limited instances in Texas as well. But when we're talking about a non-judicial foreclosure under a deed of trust in Texas, this is a very streamlined process. And it's one of the reasons why deeds of trust are preferred. It allows the lenders to recover their funds quickly and efficiently, and still provides the borrowers some protections. So let's talk about some key features of deeds of trust in Texas. The first key feature is a power of sale clause. This clause allows the trustee to sell the property without going through the courts if the borrower defaults. The second key feature is an acceleration clause. If the borrower misses a payment, the lender can demand the entire loan amount immediately. And the third key feature is a reinstatement period. In Texas, borrowers usually have the chance to cure their default before foreclosure proceedings begin. And remember, a deed of trust doesn't necessarily give the lender outright ownership to the property. It's more of a security for the lender to, again, ensure that they have the ability to collect upon their loan in the event that foreclosure becomes necessary. The ownership remains with you as the borrower unless foreclosure occurs. So, understanding a deed of trust is important because it impacts your rights as the property owner. If you're buying a property or even if you're investing in real estate, it's essential to know, number one, what are you signing? Number two, what are your obligations under the deed of trust? And number three, what could happen if you don't meet those obligations? For investors, deeds of trust are a tool to protect their interests if they're lending funds for the purchase of properties. To sum up, the deed of trust is a powerful document that plays a crucial role in Texas real estate transactions. It protects the lender and it ensures that the borrower understands their obligations and provides a faster process for resolving loan defaults, getting to that quick foreclosure that we've mentioned. If you're navigating a real estate transaction or if you have questions about deeds of trust, it's always a good idea to consult with an attorney to ensure that your rights are protected and that you fully understand the terms. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Real Estate Law Explained. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to like this post, share it, or drop us a comment on your thoughts below. We'll be back in 2 weeks to discuss another real estate topic. Until then, take care and stay informed.